I am the winner of this challenge. So if you are watching, you tried, but you lost miserably. I thank you for trying. Try again. See you next time. Hi, welcome back to Chanel's World. In my world, I have a little bit of something for everyone. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, I thank you so much. It is always good to see familiar faces. On today's video of In the Kitchen, that's right, I'm back in the kitchen, guys. In the kitchen with myself. I've been challenged, yes, me. I've been challenged by a friend to do a chicken salad recipe. Now, the problem with this recipe is I have to go strictly by the recipe that she sent. I can't veer off and add my own special spices and juice it up. I can't. I have to go by exactly what she said. So I was going to double up the recipe, but I decided I better just start off simple. So I started with 1 pound of chicken breast. So what I did was I bought the thin chicken breast from the store. So it's thin, it's boneless. And I washed it, I patted it dry, and then I cut it with the kitchen scissors into chunks. Now the recipe says that you can only use salt and pepper. I know, just salt and pepper. So that's what we have right here in the bowl. A pound of boneless chicken breast that I've cut up into chunks, seasoned with salt and pepper. So if you guys are familiar with cooking with me, you know I too much don't like to use salt unless I'm baking. So, but I have to go by the recipe. So it also calls for 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. So that's what I have in my pan. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this recipe and may the best chicken salad chef win. Alright guys, let's get right into it. So I have my meat on. I'm just browning it and turning it over. While this, so you guys can hear me. Okay, so while this is cooking, I went ahead and I started to chop the rest of the ingredients. I chopped 1 stalk of celery. I chopped 1 Granny Smith apple. And I washed and I have drying my butter lettuce, Boston buttered lettuce. And I washed about maybe a ½ a cup of red seedless grapes. Oh, and I also washed a ½ of a lemon because that's going to go in as well. So we're just waiting on these guys to finish getting ready. So I'm going to go ahead and finish preparing the rest of the ingredients, and I'll top you guys back in. Alright, so while the chicken is cooking, I wanted to let you guys know what else you guys needed to add into this chicken salad. Let me straighten you guys up. You guys are a little crooked here. Okay, so you're going to need black pepper, mayonnaise of your choice, Dijon mustard. I'm using Boston buttered lettuce, melts in your mouth. So that's been washed and I'm just letting it air dry. You're going to need some almonds, some sliced almonds. Here I've chopped up a bunch. Oh, you guys can't see that. Okay. All right, there we go. So I've chopped up here a bunch of green onions, and here I've chopped up my celery. So I don't like to crunch on a chicken salad, and the celery is so big that it's overpowering. So as you can see, I chopped my celery very, very thin. That's right, because you don't want that to overtake the flavor of what you're doing. You don't want that to overpower your salad. And over here, I have my one chopped up Granny Smith apple. I have my grapes, and then I have my lemon. So those are just some of the things that we're going to need, all right? So as you can see, our chicken is golden brown. And this is one thing that I do like about using thin chicken breast. It does not take long to cook. Some of the bigger pieces, I did go ahead and make sure that they were done. So I kind of cut those open. So this is done. I can cut this off. I'm going to put this in a bowl because I want it to cool. All right, guys, so I am now over here. You have to excuse me if I keep looking down, but I have to follow the recipe, so this is not mine. So I have to go by the page. So right here I have my half of lemon squeezed. Next it says 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. It would have helped if I wore my glasses. I didn't. Don't judge me, but we're gonna work it out. Look at this, y'all. I thought this was so cool. Look at that. Stepping it up a bit in the mayonnaise game, but I already have it here. So 1/3 cup. Well, it looks a little stingy, but let's fix that. Okay, maybe I can't fix that. All right. So 1/3 cup goes in there. I have my faithful scraper to scrape out whatever doesn't come out. Okay. Next it says 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. If I could ever get all the mayo out. So I've transferred the chicken. I'm sorry I'm not looking at you guys, but I transferred the chicken into a bowl so it's cooling so that I can pull it apart. Now, this is optional. You don't have to pull it apart. You can leave it into little chunks. You do it how you want to do it, but I'm just going by the recipe here, okay? Okay, come on here. All right, so it says 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard. One teaspoon. This is not gonna work. Can't use that hand. All right, so 1 teaspoon. Wow. This is what I thought was gonna happen. All right, it's in there. Next it says 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Here we go with this salt. Okay, so 1/4 teaspoon. Y'all, excuse me, I have a jumbo size salt, so my aim is not that good, so I'm gonna pour it over the sink. Hey, that was pretty good this time. All right, there's my salt. And it says 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. So to me, when they say 1/8, you can never find that on here because that means a pinch. So pinch of black pepper. You eyeball it, okay? All right. So, oh, then it says whisk. All right, hold on, guys. I forgot the whisk. Okay. This does not look like it's going to be enough for that chicken that I have. But I'm just going to work with this. This looks like it needs to be doubled. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to show you guys in 1 second what this looks like once I get the sides incorporated. This just doesn't look like enough. I don't know. I don't want no dry chicken salad. Let me show you all what I'm working with. All right, so this is what it looks like. So focus. So it looks like that. All right, so next it says to cut the apples into 4 wedges. We did that. Then it says to discard the celery. We did that. We trimmed all that. Okay, so it says to place it in the bowl. We didn't do that. So now it says to place the apples in the bowl. So we're going to go ahead, pop those bad boys in. Okay. Now it says to add the celery. Let's do that. Okay. Then the green onions. Okay, we on the roll. We on the roll. Okay, now it says to measure out the almonds and add those to the bowl. So that's what we have to do. So it says to add, this is optional. It says to add 1/8 cup of almonds, or you could add 1/4 if you're doubling. So I'm going to add 1/8. So you know what that means? Just a handful. Okay. That's about what I'm adding in, okay? And I'm just gonna sprinkle that in. Now, I have to go and separate this hot chicken. So, I'll tap you guys back in. All right, so because this doesn't look like a lot, I decided to shred my chicken by hand, okay, instead of cutting it up. So I'm gonna add this in. And now I'm gonna add my grapes. Probably should have been a little more grapes, but I was eating them. Sorry. All right, so all this needs, I'll use this in, is a good stir. Hey, if I ever remember that I can't stir with that hand before I start trying, it would be really helpful. Okay, so right off the bat, the smell of this smells amazing. And you know what? I was wrong. It is enough sauce. Just gotta get in there. Oh, look at this, y'all. So make sure that, I wanted to tell you guys, when you are making or working with the boneless chicken, please make sure that you don't dry out your chicken. If you dry out your chicken, it's it's not good. You don't want dried chicken. You want your chicken to be done, but you still want it to be moist. There you have it. This is well incorporated. I'm working. I'm glad I'm actually using this because I'm getting all the way from the bottom and stirring to the top. So that's why I thought that it wasn't going to be enough because of the way it was looking, but it is. It looks like it's just enough. You guys see that? Okay, so now I have my plate. I know y'all didn't think we was finished. We're just gonna leave this in this bowl. You have to make everything look appealing. If you want someone to eat it or at least try it, you gotta make it look good. So if you don't want, see, like it has a little piece of the white on there, you can always trim that off or do just like I did, break it off. Okay. If you want it to look really fancy, you can trim it nice. What? I trimmed it nice, right with my finger. See? Okay. So, those are still, I want them to be, that's a clean paper towel, guys. So I'm just blotting them because they're still a little moist. Okay. Now, so I'm just going to take some and put it in my cup. I don't know what you guys think, but it looks mighty delicious. I see a few things that I would like to add or change for the next time I make it, but since I had to go by the book, I followed instructions. You guys are my witness. I followed instructions. Put a couple grapes on that one. That one doesn't have any grapes. That's what happens when you eat up all the grapes while you're prepping. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just making it, stuffing the wraps a little full. That's all. And there you have it. Chicken, salad, lettuce, wraps. Can you see that? There it is, guys. All right. I thank you for watching. I thank you for your patience. As always, please be good to yourselves. Love yourselves and love someone else. Until next time, peace and blessings. I'm not going to leave without trying it. But I'm not going to eat off that because I'm going to give that to the crew back there so they can try it. So, I'm going to put this over here, and I'll just try one right here. Mine doesn't have to be all pretty. I just want to show you guys and let you see my facial expression, because a face does not lie. All right. So, here I go. Okay, if I can't keep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so good. You could taste the tanginess just a little bit. from the lemon juice. It gives it a zest. This is a winner, winner, winner. Let's just say I won. We'll see, but I think I won. Okay, guys. I'm going to finish up my wrap. I thank you for watching. Until next time, you guys know what I'm going to say. Bye! If you try this, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what you think about this recipe. I would absolutely love for you to try this. I was daring enough to try it, and I hope that you try it too. I thank you for your time. Have a great evening. Bye.